Hey, good evening, everybody. How you all doing? This is your boy, Rob Thomas Jr., and this is the real news behind the news. Oh yeah, today is a hot and steamy Sunday here in Shreveport, June 14th, 2020. And as y'all know, I'm gonna be very brief in this video. And as you can see how I captioned this video, the truth is what it is. I know this video is not gonna be popular amongst a lot of people, but at what point do we start asking serious questions and holding ourselves responsible for our actions? Now, as we all aware, if you haven't been living under a rock for the last 3 to 4 weeks, we're all aware of the protests and the mass outrage, not just here in America, but throughout the world, and all the killings that's taking place here in America by the police, of black men at the hands of the police. Which leads me to ask the question. We as black people know this is nothing new. We've been knowing this. The only difference is, right now, you have everybody with access to a camera on their cell phones. And we're actually able to see the brutality firsthand throughout the country. Now, recently, you know, the protests due to the death of George Floyd at the hands of the police up there in Minneapolis, Minnesota, has gained worldwide attention. But yet and still, there are black men being murdered still by the police. But I have to ask one question, especially when we look at the recent killing in Atlanta. I think this happened a couple of days ago where a brother was shot in the back by the police in Atlanta. Now, I know a lot of y'all black people ain't gonna like what I'm about to say, but the truth is what it is. At what point do you play a part in your own death, man? Now, a lot of people will say, well, he shouldn't have been resisting arrest. That's true. But the police shouldn't have shot him either in his back. The police are being trained to shoot to kill, not shoot to incapacitate. But first and foremost, what made that brother resist arrest? All he was facing was a possible DWI charge. A DWI charge. He turned it into a squabble and a scuffle with the police. And then he grabbed the police taser and tried to run off. Again, the police need a little bit more training as far as to shoot below the waist. You know what I'm saying? To try to incapacitate somebody. Or don't shoot at all. You know what I'm saying? Let the man go. You had his car, you had his information. You could have easily picked him up. But at what point did that brother play in his own death, man? Let me tell y'all something. The time to fight the police is not on the side of the road. You fight them in court. At least you will be alive to fight. But when you start resisting arrest, you give these crooked ass police the means that they need to gun you down. So, I know y'all ain't gonna like what I just said, but shit, prove me wrong. At what point do you play a part in your own death? Even in the death of brother George Floyd, even though that was horrific. It was cruel and inhumane the way he got murdered. But at what point, if he would not have took that counterfeit bill into that place, do you think the police would have been called and he still would have been alive? So we have to ask these questions. We know these cops are ready to kill us. Why do we give them the means and the opportunity to do so? The time to fight the police, man, is not on the side of the road, bruh. The time to fight the police is in the court. At least you are alive, man. Again, this went from a simple DWI charge to a murder. All because this dude fought and wrestled against the police, snatched their gun. I don't know if he was scared. I don't know what the deal was. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I'll come back. Y'all be blessed. Shit.